Oh boy, I can't wait to not fight this boss again 14 more times.
Oh, yeah.
What can you tell me about this, Mike? I've been hogging the microphone too much.
When don't you?
I'm trying to remember I did not do any practice playthroughs. So
You don't need a practice playthrough. You've played this game 300 times.
Exactly, that's why I didn't bother.
I'm a little rusty. I haven't played my biannual practice playthrough in about 3 months.
Will Mikey be defeated by his hubris?
You shall pay for your hubris! That's my impression of Corey Burton as Zeus from the God of War games.
I got to go on the USS Constitution, a ship from the 1700s, and I was excited about that. Mikey, edit in a photo.
It's gonna be a photo of the Enterprise.
Fuck you. I was on a ship I was on a real-life battleship from the 1700s. You know how exciting that was for me?
I saw one of those in the harbor in Philadelphia. I think it was like a World War II battleship.
Yeah, I was next to a World War II battleship, too. I couldn't go on because I didn't get there in time, but I still got a picture in front of it. I like maritime stuff. I like ships. I don't love them, but I think they're pretty darn cool.
Do you ship them?
Do people still use that terminology anyway? Is that still a meme, or is that old?
No, that's just internet slang. That's what they use. It has not died out yet.
That hasn't died out yet? Okay.
You know, one ship I really don't understand is Kirishima times Bakugo. It's like a really popular one for some reason, even though, if you actually
I love
watch
this
it...
ship.
I think that's called a crack ship.
There's a term for ships that make no sense?
Yes, that's why they're so fun and enticing, because crack ship. It makes no sense, but people like the idea of it.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Alright. Like I said, I'm a little rusty.
Is the yellow one the fastest one, or what?
I don't know. I'm sure that there's a objectively best one to choose. I just pick whatever.
What's your favorite color, Mikey?
It's red.
Ooh. Your favorite color is red?
Yeah, I've said this before on the show.
Well, you may have done so. I've probably forgotten. I will say that. If your favorite color is red, then how come I married the redhead?
Well, her hair color is orange.
I was hoping you liked her with her personality as well, not just for her looks, Ethan.
I mean, we only squabbled a few times on our vacation.
There's something that, there's a comment that,
oh my god.
Fuzzball
made about that once that I'm not going to share, because it was pretty cutting, and he was drunk at the time.
Comment about what?
Redheads. We'll just leave it at that.
Pause it. What did he say? Okay, you can continue.
And we're back.
We never went anywhere.
Ethan went and took a shit. That's why. What did you think all those fart noises were?
God, fuck you.
Alright, can I get this fucking blue coin before I fucking pass away?
Mikey, edit in a tiny little fart every time you jump. Just the sound. Just the sound.
What the fuck? I could fucking smell it. I could fucking smell the shitty coin smell. Okay.
Grab a different jellyfish.
You can't. Not without yourself. What the fuck?
Are you fucking kidding me?
The controller bugged out. I'm using a wave bird, you see.
I'm using a Mad Catz controller.
I don't know about you guys, but anything that wasn't OEM on GameCube as far as controllers go were just the worst shit in the world.
Here. Pause. Alright, Nicole's back with the hound dog. So we're going to take that 5-6 minute break now, okay? Is that alright, guys?
Alright.
Maybe I should go make myself a cup of coffee.
You already did that!
No, I thought about it, but I was more of a headache, so I just grabbed some water and ate some tacos.
Okay. I'll tell you what, how long will it take you to make your coffee?
Not that long. Actually, no, it's too late to be drinking coffee. Yeah, it's 7, so I probably shouldn't. Never mind.
Now, how about some soda?
Maybe that might. Or maybe I'll just drink some more water.
Ooh.
And we're gonna fart in 3, 2, 1.
Did you record it?
No, I was kind of afraid if I stood up during it, I was gonna force it out a little too much.
Welcome back to Sniff Mavericks.
Welcome back to Poon Suckers.
Oh, gross. Dried festering fetuses. All right, let's go. Let's keep recording.
I like how Ethan is really annoyed with my stings. But anyway.
Welcome back to Sniff Mavericks.
Now, apparently there is a trick in this area. There are like several triggers you have to pass through in order for it to consider you having gone a whole lap.
Mm-hmm.
And if you pass through however many of them, then you can take a shortcut to skip the rest of the track and beat it really quickly. But I don't know where those triggers are, so I'm not going to bother.
Personally, I find it fun to just do the course.
Yeah.
Because we ain't no speedrunners here. Mikey has gone on record saying that he loathes speedrunners and wishes them all to go to hell.
I went on record saying that they're annoying, which I think most
He's
people
on
would
record
agree.
saying he wants them to go to HE double hockey sticks.
And that he's willing to fight them.
I went on record saying that they need to suck some poon.
He's willing to fight them all.
For honor.
Yes,
bare ass naked, fight them all.
Yeah, it's like that show Naked and Afraid, except with a bunch of nerds who smell.
I'm sure they smell on that show too. It gets slightly lighter.
I can't believe I just said that.
You sure said it.
Welcome back to Politically Incorrect Mavericks. Mikey, invert all the colors.
Now outvert them.
Hey, look, it's this guy again. How'd this guy get here?
He's
over here saying, buy something, will ya?
You sound like that truck driver from Futurama.
I mean, that's kind of where that inspiration for that voice comes from for me.
Which is coincidentally what the king from Disenchanted sounds like.
What? John DiMaggio, right? Yeah, it's John DiMaggio.
Oh no!
DiMaggio.
Oh no!
Oh no!
That's Billy West.
You're the West.
I know.
They use all the same cast from Futurama and Simpsons again for that show.
Really?
Except
so the lady who plays Marge Simpson is in it?
No. Not her. They reuse a bunch of the same people, but I can't remember any of their names right now.
Have you guys ever seen the Disney Channel original movie Smart House?
Yes.
No. I do not believe so.
It was like a 1990s movie about like some...
Maki is being a piece of annoying right now. Hold on. keep going.
It was like a hip 90s kid buys a special computerized house for his dad whose wife just died. And they move into this house, and the house becomes self-aware and tries to capture them and keep them forever because she doesn't want to be alone or whatever. It's been like 20 years since I've seen this film.
Okay, hold on a second. That just jogged something for me.
Thank you, Interrupter Jones.
They use all the same cast from Futurama and Simpsons again for that show.
I have worked my microchips right down past the silicone for you people.
Well, that's tough. Lots of people don't like their jobs, but we do them anyway.
There was also a Disney Channel movie that I believe where these people were taking care of like this little white dog or something, but this dog ends up terrorizing them and it eats through a door at one point in the movie. Like
Is this Beethoven?
I don't think so. It was like a small little white fluffy dog, but it ends up being like a devil dog. And like he like tries to run into the bathroom to hide, and then he finds out that the dog already ate a hole through the door and goes in there and chases him anyway. If anybody, it's like on the tip of my tongue. I don't know what that movie is called, but it was Maki. Maki's our current honorary 4th member, and she's you can catch her on the recording right now, being a little shit biscuit.
I like how when I did that mix of Ethan singing Pumpkin Hill in the WBG voice, there's the part of the song that goes. Bow. I edited in Maki doing her barks over that part.
I didn't hear
Ethan
that.
Didn't notice.
This probably seems crazy a graveyard theory. A ghost trying to approach me and got leery.
Also, in the X playthrough, I heard Maki barking. Was that edited in?
Yes,
Okay, you edited in her going.
because I was trying to make it sound as annoying as possible so that people would click off.
Click off of the video.
Yeah, click off the video.
Of which video?
The whatever video that the barking was in. I think it was because either Alonzo and I, the real reason was because Alonzo and I were having a discussion about like the gameplay or something, about like Zero's combat and how much easier the game is with Zero.
Uh-huh.
And it was just like I had already done a fast forward at that point, so I couldn't just immediately cut back. So instead, like I edited in you talking to the dog and her barking really loudly just to fill dead air.
And this is in the X playthrough.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Okay.
Technically, it was the Zero playthrough, but we were playing a Mega Man X game. Yes.
Yes.
When are we gonna play Mega Man X9?
Whenever
soon.
it comes out.
Wouldn't it be cool if they actually did do an X9 and they made it in the Super
Come
Nintendo
on,
style?
I need to see how my husband Axel gets out of being infected.
No, they would never. Yeah, there's no money in it. I think they're gonna focus on their big projects right
I
now,
want some
like
sexy new Axel renders. Capcom. I need some new.
just commission artists.
That's not a bad idea.
I want to watch more hentai fart porn where they have to draw the stink lines because I can't actually hear it. Because I can't actually hear or smell it because it's a visual medium.
I can't to this.
I have to see the fart.
Yeah.
Ah, gross. Full disclosure, I'm not into that, but boy, is it funny looking at it sometimes.
Because he's into it.
You're gonna kink shame people? For shame.
That is my kink shame.
I didn't shame anybody.
Kink shame.
I said it was funny.
My guess is Alonzo's fetish is...
Alonzo's ordinary. He just... to say like a normal person.
I like women. It's really
I
that
like
simple.
women.
He
You're
likes
so
gentle ladies and
boring.
women men.
What was that book called where it was like a role reversal? Gender role reversal, where instead of the women were in charge, but they were called the whim, and then men were called men whim. That's supposed to be like a commentary.
I've never heard of this in my life.
This is news to
It's,
me.
it's a book I read for a sociology of gender class.
Oh,
It was pretty interesting.
that's probably why.
It was a... Anyway. Fuck!
Sounds like a fun read.
Maki's being a... Well, these will be the episodes that everybody will remember as Maki being a pain in the ass the whole time.
I don't think they're gonna even know.
Ooh, that fucker just biffed it, man.
Maki, can you say hi to the audience? How's it going, everybody? Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Holy shit, Maki! Don't say racist stuff like that.
Yeah. Fuck you, dick.
Oh, I remember the first time I saw this, I was like, oh my god! He's stealing this! I thought it was going to be like a huge thing. Like, oh my God, what happens in the game if you can't get it back? What's going to happen? Not realizing
This game came out when I was in 2nd grade, and everybody around me seemed to be playing it. And someone had I was talking about how, yeah, I just played this level where Shadow Mario takes your flood pack away, and they're just like, dude, there's a part of this game where you have to go through a maze of flaming goop without flood. I'm just like, whoa, that sounds horrifying.
What level is it?
It's later on.
That's in Pianta Village.
And which one?
It's called the Goopy Inferno. It's where you have to get through the village and get to the mayor's mushroom without flood.
Without it, yeah. Oh, wow, they were way far in the game then, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then someone else spoiled that flood
Unalived.
at the end. I was just like, no, flood can't.
Unalive.
What if they made a Super Mario Sunshine? What do you think? Is this the best Mario game or the worst? Because it seems like everybody either says this is the best or the worst one.
Yeah, it's probably my singular favorite one, and that it's the one that I've replayed the most, but...
It's also my favorite one. And it's also the only Mario game besides the first and second ones that I've...
Really?
I've never finished
beaten Lost Levels? Is that what you're saying?
No, I've beaten the American Super Mario USA.
Okay. Because that's technically the third one. Alright, we gotta go save the sandbird from these cuckberries.
Alonzo played this. Alonzo, you had a GameCube growing up, didn't you?
Yeah, I also got the Wii, the Switch version of this game.
Oh, yeah. Didn't it come out on Switch and it was, like, terribly emulated or something? Like,
It's actually not that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's alright. I mean, I could play it on my Dolphin much easier.
It's pretty fucking lazy that they couldn't be bothered to actually port the thing.
Yeah, and then they took it away. Well, it was one of those. They were trying that limited release thing, is what it was.
Yeah. Everybody was mad about that, but they stuck to their guns because Nintendo. I'm just gonna say it, Nintendo. Like, I'm not a fan of what Xbox is doing right now, laying off people who make good games, such as Hi-Fi Rush with my husband Chai. Tango Gameworks got shut down. They made like the one Xbox game last year that I gave a shit about, and they just shut them down.
And then a day later, they're like, we need more games like that. And then why'd you shut them down?
So, like, not a fan of that. But...
Man, indie games are the future.
Nintendo, like, in terms of their business presence, is probably my least favorite of the three right now. Like...
Worse than Sony?
They do whatever they want.
Yeah, worse than... Like, just this whole thing of, how dare you want to play our old games on your PCs? You know, we're gonna shut down Vim's Lair and, you know, and we're gonna drip feed you games on, Nintendo Online, and you have to pay, but you also have to pay for an expansion pack to get N64 games and Genesis games and all that shit. And we're gonna wait 100 years to release the follow-up to the Switch, which was outdated technology even when it launched.
The what for the Switch?
The
Switch 2, the next console.
Are they actually gonna do that?
Yeah.
They've announced that they're releasing, that they're gonna say more about it later this year.
Next year, actually.
They've announced that they're going to announce it this year?
No, it's gonna be 2025,
Yeah.
I think, is when they're gonna announce it.
There was like a tweet about it.
It was an interview.
Did it say 2025?
Yeah, because I remember...
No, it was literally a tweet from the Nintendo X account saying, "This is Furukawa. We're going to talk about the Switch 2 later this year." It was something like that. Now Alonzo's going to rock the wiki, and this is going to be a wrong moment if I'm off the base on this.
Oh, shit.
Let's see here. Latest
I
rumors.
almost fell out of my chair.
Let's see, which one was this?
Mikey's abusing animals.
Those should be announced.
Do you have to get the parrot? Do you have to get the parrots?
You have to get the blue ones for the blue coins.
Oh, okay. Because I don't remember this part.
Furukawa confirmed that an announcement about the successor of the Nintendo Switch will be made within this fiscal year. The fiscal year runs from March 31st, 2025 So we have a firm deadline for the potential Switch 2. So it could be March, at latest March 31st, 2025, when a Switch 2 could come out. So they're probably not gonna announce anything probably until like...
I'm gonna lay down a bet right now that the console is not even gonna go to 2K. It's gonna be 1080p.
Yeah, they're just gonna give it more RAM. Give it a higher performance, being upscaled the 1080p signal to 4K or something like that. Because a lot of
I don't even think it's gonna upscale to 4K. I think it's just gonna be 1080p.
Probably not docked or something, but because if they're working with Nvidia on this,
I'm saying that they're gonna be as lazy as possible because they can get away with it because that's what they've been doing this whole generation.
Hey, people don't need much, really, honestly.
The Switch is outsold.
Exactly.
The
so
Switch
they don't have
is
to
about
try.
to, if not has already passed the PS2, right? I mean, I wouldn't notice much of a difference.
Yeah, I think you just need more RAM for the developers to work on.
Just put your games on PC, Nintendo, so I don't have to... Because, like, at this point, I think I'm done with consoles.
Me too.
Because, like, the PS5 has had, like, what, 5 games that are worth a damn?
Yeah, they're nothing.
And most of them have got put on PC later anyway. So it's like, all you really need to own is a DualSense, then.
Okay,
and then meanwhile, Xbox is busy eating itself like an Ouroboros.
What does that mean?
An Ouroboros?
An Ouroboros
the snake. But like,
is the snake eating its own tail. That's what it is.
Yes, I know that, but like, what do you mean?
Like, they spent so much money in the Activision Blizzard King deal to buy the company so that they could get all those IPs, and now they're shutting down all the studios they just bought so they could just keep the IPs.
They just wanted Call of Duty and Bethesda, and that's really
Bethesda they had acquired earlier, but yeah. Same difference.
But yeah, they need like
shut down Bethesda.
They need like what, $10 billion
They're
to
not
make
going
it back?
to do that.